Chapter 6 Season 4 is going to be one of the most chaotic seasons we have ever had in the history of Fortnite. The season is going to begin with a bug/alien invasion theme, and it's going to slowly move on to Simpson theme, along the way introducing brand new mechanics like these adorable companions who is going to follow you around. These are cosmetic items, by the way, not like raptors or wolves that we used to have. We are going to see the arrival of a giant jungle biome and a possible volcano in the middle as well. Bunch of brand new mythic as well, like this mythical red goo, and you'll be able to slide around the island just like this because the mud mechanic is going to return as well. And this is just the beginning. Here is everything you guys need to know about Chapter 6 Season 4. So please leave a like and subscribe and use my code SMJM if you love Fortnite. Let's go. What date is the season going to start, and is there a live event? Chapter 6 Season 4 is going to begin on August the 7th. And you can see this is our 37th update ever since the beginning of Fortnite. And before we move on to the rest of the update, is there going to be a live event? A bunch of leaks and also everything that is taking place on the island currently suggest that there is in fact going to be a live event before we move to Chapter 6 Season 4. For example, obviously Daigo can be found in Demon's Domain, and we know that he's trying to open a portal to bring the dark presence to the island, and it feels like a huge build-up. He has already spawned a bunch of these brand new giant spires surrounding Demon's Domain to gather more energy for this portal to arrive. And you can clearly see that there is actually a build-up for an event. Most likely this is going to be a mini event because we know that Chapter 6 Season 4, which is the finale season, we are going to get a big live event. There's going to be multiple updates throughout Chapter 6 Season 4, but these are going to be your main updates. As you can see, 37.10 is going to take place on August the 26th and 37.20 on September 9th. Remember, the biggest update of the season is going to be the Simpson 1 month mini season, which is going to take place before Chapter 7. This Simpson mini season is going to be different to the one we got during Star Wars, because obviously during the Star Wars event, the Battle Royale map was completely changed. But for this Simpson event, we are most likely going to get a location dedicated to Simpson. But we are also going to get a reload collaboration as well, where the entire map is going to be Springfield from the Simpsons show. Obviously, also expect a mini battle pass during this mini season. Expect Homer Simpson's, Marge, and a bunch of other Simpsons skins. Also, a fun fact about Simpsons x Fortnite, they tried to bring this collaboration all the way back in Chapter 2. They even added this Easter egg. You can see a bunch of these donuts in this nuclear factory, and if you watch Simpsons, Homer Simpson works at a very similar factory. And also, if you look at this map, you can see the face of Homer Simpson. Also expect this dog to be in the game as well, because in Chapter 6 Season 4, we are going to get the companions. Now, if you play Roblox, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These pets, they will follow you around the map. Also, these aren't like your wolves or raptors that we had in the game. These are just cosmetics items that you can buy from either item shop or get them in battle passes as well. These animals will be animated as well. They will react depending on what you're doing. If you're emoting, they will dance with you. If you get eliminated, they will get sad. This dog is from The Simpsons, so expect this dog to be in the Simpson mini battle pass. But leakers are suggesting that our very first companion is going to be the Superman's dog, Crypto. So most likely this is going to be included in the Chapter 6 Season 4 main battle pass. Throughout the season and in the future, expect more companions like this gecko teased in this trailer. Expect even collaboration companions like R2-D2. Like this video if you're excited to see companions. Now, these lizard companions might have a different animation if you go to this jungle location that we are about to get. Let's look at the locations in Chapter 6 Season 4. Now, a location that has been confirmed we are going to get for sure is going to be this jungle biome. Most likely this jungle location is going to spawn around Supernova Academy area. area. And it looks like the build-up for the arrival of this jungle has already begun. You can see this area is completely corrupted. The heroes has abandoned this location. And this isn't the very first time this has happened in Fortnite. Remember, in Chapter 1, there was this location called Wailing Woods, and it slowly got corrupted throughout the season. The trees turned yellow and red. We all thought this was the end for this part of the area. And then next season, we find a giant volcano has just spawned with thick jungles and forests surrounding the volcano. So most likely, we are going to see a thick forest next season around this area, and also a giant volcano as well. Because around this area, you can find a bunch of geysers and hot springs that only happens around dormant volcano area. Not so long ago, we had a jungle location in Chapter 4, and one of the mechanics that was introduced that season was mudsliding. That's right, mudsliding is returning back to Fortnite. We will find a bunch of mud at different locations around this jungle biome. And if you don't remember mud mechanics in Fortnite, remember there was this sliding glitch people did that made you move around the island extremely fast. Also remember, especially around the jungle location, there were these annoying bees and they would attack you. Well, it looks like they might be back as well. And it's not just those bees. We are going to see the arrival of a bunch of other bugs in Fortnite, because Chapter 6 Season 4 is going to be themed around bug invasion. That's right, the main theme of next season is going to be a bunch of bugs arriving on the island. And just like most bugs, there is always a queen, and that queen is going to be this character right over here. This is most likely going to be our main villain next season. She's most likely going to be included in the battle pass, but before we talk about her, remember at the beginning of Chapter 6, there was this poster. You can see this pink donut with these bug sprinkles. Oh yeah, this was actually a teaser for Chapter 6 Season 4. The pink donut representing the Simpsons, and also the bugs sprinkles representing the first half of the season bug invasion. Now let's look at this bug queen. She's going to have a base most likely around the jungle biome location. She's going to be included in the battle pass, and she's going to come with either one of these mythical weapons. Now I've got 3 weapons right over here. One of these will for sure going to be her mythic. First weapon is named Red Goo. I'm guessing this is going to be a reskinned, a different sort of version of the goo gun that we had all the way back in Chapter 3. And if you don't remember this weapon, basically projectile this goo from this weapon, and this would explode. Yes, this is an explosive weapon. Now our next weapon is a bug gauntlet. Now I think this is going to be a very similar mythical gauntlet that we got around Rumble Ruins area. This boss used to carry them. This is basically a cloaking device. It would make you invisible for a few seconds. And the third one is probably not going to be a mythic weapon, but just an item that you can find. We've got goo/items. Maybe this is some kind of healing, a new version of Splash. This bug queen is not going to be the only bug creature that is going to be arriving on the island. We're about to see a bunch of other creatures showing up on the island who are going to be part of the Chapter 6 Season 4 Battle Pass. We think that these bug creatures are basically the Lost Realities armies, because remember back in Chapter 2, when they showed up on the island, we also saw a bunch of these bugs, soldiers, attacking the island. It's believed that next season is also going to be alien invasion theme as well. And bunch of evidence suggests that the Lost Reality are going to return. So expect Lost Reality themed skins in the battle pass as well. Maybe this skin right over here. A lot of people think this is in fact the Nothing. Also, obviously, we know that the Dark Presence is going to be here next season. So expect a demonic themed skin. Scarface is going to be included in the battle pass. Chucky is mentioned as well. Remember in Chapter 6 Season 4, there's going to be a huge live event at the end of the season, which is going to be the finale, taking us to Chapter 7. Again, I'm giving away 10 battle pass to 10 lucky subscribers next season. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video, and comment down below I used your code SMJM.